it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Adiola. I'm a beauty creator and video editor based in Lagos, Nigeria. If you're not new here, welcome back, besties. You guys like me calling you besties? You guys should give me a catchphrase or give me something I can be calling you. Like, let me know in the comments. What would you guys like to be called? Let me know, because it seems like everybody on this YouTube has one name that they're calling their subscribers and their community. I need to find something, so you guys can give me suggestions in the comments and I'll listen to it and apply it. Yeah, so we're back with another tutorial. Let me just tell you, this look that I'm about to film for you guys was actually so impromptu. I didn't really plan the look. I actually had a look I wanted to do before, then my friend suggested that I don't do fun looks anymore, so I just decided to do, and I didn't like it. I'm not lying to you, I didn't like this look, but it has to be posted because I spent time doing it, and I'm going to talk to you guys and you guys are going to watch this video because it cannot go to waste. Yeah. So this look was quite easy to do. It's very straightforward. You guys will see the tutorial, and yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about the look. Let's gist. So I remember last time I told you guys that I would give you like a rundown of my PPA experience, my NYC experience, and what has led to where I am right now, all the story, all the gist. So I think I have like 12 minutes, so let me fill you guys in. So where do we start from? I know I told you guys I left my last job, which was a creative assistant job for a popular content creator here in Nigeria, and decided to work 9 to 5 for my NYC. So this 9 to 5, let's start with the day I went for interview. So I went for this interview. Prior to this time, I had been waiting for the interview like 3 or 4 weeks. At this point, I was like, is it that people don't want to employ me? Let me know, make I find my square roots, because I don't know what's happening. Well, your girl had patience. You know, say patient dog eats the fattest bone. Anyhow, your girl was patient and I was called in for the interview. Now get this, before the day of the interview, I had someone that wanted to get hairs from me. Yeah, she wanted to get particular hair from me, and I wanted to get it from a friend of mine, but that friend of mine didn't have it. So I decided that I would go to the market and check for this hair, so that if it's available, I'll just send it to this person. So the way that leads to the office, the new workplace, was you pass through the market before you get to my workplace. So I was like, okay, once I'm done with the interview, I will take the market route. So I'll go to the market, check for the hair, then go back home. I went for the interview. I was just busting their brain left and right. I'd practiced what I was going to say. I learned about the history of the company, and I felt like I was very, very free. I was nervous, but I talk a lot. You guys know I'm a yapper, so I was just yapping, to be honest. I was yapping and they were nodding their heads and they were happy with my answers. And I was put in the finance team. Actually, I thought I was going to be in a team related to what I studied, but went to go and put again in finance. So I don't know what made them feel like I could do it. I decided to go with the faith they had in me, and I tried my best. So on my way back from my PPA in the afternoon, it was around, was it morning or afternoon? I think it was in the afternoon. I branched by the market. I went with a tote bag. Tell me why I just finished answering a call. Let me just tell you now, I was actually very foolish for taking a tote bag to the market, because who did I think I was? Yo, let me tell you, they stole my phone, man. They stole my phone in the market. My phone was vibrating. I did not pick it because I wanted to get to my destination before I picked it. And I got to my destination. I asked for the hair. They showed me, just for me to pick up my phone to call. The fact that I'm revisiting these memories again, and it was just for me to check my bag for my phone. Yo, I moved my bag from my hand and I saw that my bag had been torn. That's when I knew. I just knew. And I was using an iPhone 11. I knew it was gone. I didn't see the phone. Like, it's like everywhere just went blur. I was just hearing this and that's what I was hearing in my ears. They were asking me questions. Auntie, something, take water. Do you need water? Oh God. Guy, I just stood up and I went home. I withdrew money with my card and I went. Thank God they did not stay in my purse, because they stole my purse. I would turn to those people that used to beg on the road for money to go back home. But thank God they did not steal my purse. I got back home. I cried. So I was legit resuming my PPA without a phone. My sister had this Android phone that she used to use by the side, so that was what I was doing during that period. And that was when I was let go of from working with this content creator. It was during this time, and I was not happy, but I was not also too sad, because at the same time, if she wanted me to work, there was nothing for me to use and work. So I was just like, it's okay. So I started working at my PPA. Let me tell you, my PPA was good. I liked the people. I liked that the dressing wasn't too strict. Dressing wasn't even strict at all. You could wear what you wanted to wear. You could put on piercings. You could dye your hair. You get, it was a really, really nice place. The only thing I had issues with in that place was that you will walk. You see that walk that you're trying to escape from? You cannot escape from it. So in this place, normally PPA, you can escape. This one, you will walk. You carry your laptop, and they gave us Dell laptops. Let me tell you, if you go to a company and they give you Dell or they give you ThinkPad, you're going to work. You're going to work, and the laptops were taking it home, because where I worked, you didn't have to go to work every day. So 3 days in, 2 days off. I was also creating content, so I still wanted to create content, and I still wanted to go to work and work. I don't know who I thought I was. After some time, I stopped creating creating content, and people were like asking me questions. Oh, like, what happened? You're not posting. I'm like I don't have strength. And it was at this time, and I think after a few months in, I decided that I needed to get another job because what I was being paid there was not going to fund my lifestyle. I needed something to fund my lifestyle. I actually wanted to go back to filming because I felt like I had become too relaxed. And that's the thing about 9 to 5. And please don't get me wrong, before people call my name and say I still want it, I feel like when you start working 9 to 5, there's this tendency to relax and not put in much grind into every other thing you are building, because it's just routine and you are kind of backed up by the fact that you're going to get your salary at the end of the month, especially if your salary is not a good thing, you get. So I felt like I was just becoming too relaxed with like where I was, how I was. Like it just felt so strange and alien to me, and I didn't like it. So I wanted to go back into creating content, makeup and everything, but your girl needed to get some things, and I obviously didn't have the money for all those things. So I was like, how can I make money so that I can get these things? And obviously you guys know I used to be a creative assistant, so I was like, oh, I can also offer this service to people but just remotely, so I can do it at the same time going to work and kill two birds with a stone. My friend linked me up with an agency and I did the interview and actually got the job. I got a job working with somebody remotely, and it was crazy because at that job we used to have meetings every Monday. And no, when I first started the job, we used to have meetings every day. So I would have to look for a private office in my workplace to hide and do the meeting, because that other person too did not know that I was working 9 to 5. Not like she did not know, just did not come up. So yeah, when I started working at that 9 to 5, I didn't think I wanted to stay there for long, to be honest. So I was like, even if I can just hold off that piece of information and continue working and eventually leave this 9 to 5, establish myself as a creative assistant and be working with clients, you get. So it was a very tough ride. Yeah, I was editing videos and also doing finance work. At that point in time, I was just telling myself I would never underestimate anybody's cost, because finance is not child's play. Studying finance is not child's play. There are so many terms that you had to learn, and I was not interested in learning them because I did not like it. And me, once I don't like something, you will beg me. Like, even if you beg me, I will not. I feel like with school, is because there were consequences for not reading and you not pass. That's why I had to like put in the extra effort to like read and pass. Well, if it was not going to affect anything, but when I was in school, you would clearly see that there were some courses I didn't like, there were some courses I liked, and I was obviously giving more preference to courses that I liked and stuff like that. I think that happens with every other person too, so nothing special. So your girl worked 9 to 5 while editing for people, and I was also doing graphic design. Other than that, my PPA was actually very fun. I think I mentioned before, we would go for team bonding. There was a time we went to Lacquer. I would insert clips. Like as I'm talking, I would just be inserting clips. If I find videos on my phone, I will insert. But I had so much fun. The team members, people in my team were so much fun. Like, you know, when you are just put in a team that the people are just so down to earth there. So I had so many fun. I like to party. I like to, and the people in my team also liked it. And it was just like, a match made in heaven. So it was really fun. But at some point, I knew that I had to leave. I think it was getting towards the end of my 1 year NYC, and I was trying to decide, should I stay, then they extend my contract, or should I go? And at that time, I already started working with another client, and I was actually making quite a lot from editing already. And it was just like, do I leave the 9 to 5 or do I continue the 9 to 5 and do this editing? But that decision was, I don't even know why I was thinking about it too much, because your girl was not sleeping. I was not sleeping. I would edit, I'll come back from work, edit till late in night, wake up and go to work. And I used to wake up by 4 for work, because I was the first person they used to pick. We had the staff bus, so I had to be at the bus early. If I'm late, we'll end up picking every other person late, you get, and people will be waiting and everything. All the blame will shuffle on my head, you get. So it was a crazy time. So I don't know why I was thinking about it too much. I think I was just scared, because there's this security having a 9 to 5 gives you that being an entrepreneur doesn't give, because anything can happen at any given time and at any given day if you're working on something by yourself. But you actually need to take that step, that leap of faith, and know that you're going to work yourself to the bone to make sure that nothing happens, and pray to God. So I think I just needed to decide within myself that, Jola, you need to leave this business and you need to focus on what you actually love doing and what is actually paying you, what is feeding you. So your girl decided to leave. I was so sad when I was leaving, because I missed, to today I still miss people I worked with, because they were so much fun. They even did the send for me. I'll try to insert pictures where I can, and yeah, it was such a fun experience. I feel like I've rambled, but that was basically a rundown of my NYC, my PPA. It was very, very interesting. After leaving my PPA, I fully went into video editing. I started pitching. I created a brand name. I created a brand email. I just went into it fully, registered my business. The girl is a full-time video editor right now. Now, this doesn't mean I'm not still open to trying other things. I feel like I still have so much time. I know this is not the usual saying that my generation likes to say, because I feel like we like to think that we don't have time, but I feel feel like I still have so much time to explore so many other different things. So I'm not going to constrict myself or enclose myself to just video editing. I may find a new thing I want to try it and focus on it. I don't know what God's plan is for my life, but I'm so happy that I'm doing something I love doing right now. I'm happy I have the privilege to do that, and I'm very, very, very grateful to God, and I'm grateful to the people I work with. And to be honest, people I work with are so down to earth. They don't stress me, they don't trouble me. I'm so happy. And yeah, I've rumbled and rambled for too long, but I'm glad I was able to tell you guys about my history, my PPA. And I think in the next video I'll like just take you guys into a day in my life as a video editor while I do my makeup. You guys, makeup is not going. I'm going to be doing my makeup while I tell you all these things. I know some people say they wanted vlogs. I will be doing my makeup while I do the vlog. So it's going to, both of them is going to be on the screen. People will be watching it like that because the makeup thing is not going. It's not leaving, unfortunately. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I know I look so good, even though I didn't feel like I looked so good in this makeup. But you guys should let me know, do you like the makeup look? And also, what would you like to see from my channel? What would you like me to talk about? As you guys can see, I'm a yapper. So if you want me to yap, I can yap. I will yap for you. So let me know what you want me to talk about. And if you don't tell me, how will I know? Because I need to know. So let me know. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye, loves. Bye bye. Mwah.